sides, mister.
Hello everyone, it is Unboosted, so welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today we are here with the Boom Beach Endurance Test, in which I'm using tanks and medics on Dr.Terror and see how far I can go, unboosted, and not charging up my troops. So I really gotta be making sure that all of my tanks are gonna be surviving, and it's going to be pretty difficult considering the fact that they don't got a lot of damage ongoing, because their tanks, they're really beefed up and they simply don't do a whole bunch of damage. So I don't have my troop damage boosted up. I do have my obvious regular statue in here, but we're just gonna see how far we can make this on this Volcano Dr.Terror. It's going to be a full gameplay in which I will be covering everything from start to finish, and if I die, I die, and that's going to be the end of the run. Now we're gonna be starting off real easy here with some critters. I think the first 2 or maybe even 3 stages we are going to be able to just drop down critters and take down those stages. But I had this on my mind for a while really. I really wanted to do this Dr.Terror endurance test for a while now, and I thought it would be interesting to try this troop combination, and then maybe on the next Volcano Dr.Terror I can use like something like Heavy Zuka or something like that. If you guys like the idea of that, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below, and I can do it again, because it's always pretty interesting to see how far only skill can take you in a game like Boom Beach, and yeah, stuff like this will really allow me to get a little bit better at the game and to analyze everything after I've done this to see what possibly went wrong and what I could improve, so when I'm boosting later on, I'm literally able to take down every single base on the map, and that is the whole that's the whole goal of this, I suppose. I'm not really sure how I should go ahead and call this, but I suppose that is sort of our goal. Alright, so I'm going to be scouting stage number 3 to see what we can do here. So yes, we do see a machine gun over here. I think I'll be able to clean this one up with a barrage in here. Then I'll also probably get some of these supply boxes over here, which is pretty cool. There we go. And then we're just going to be dropping those critters off in here and cleaning up stage number 3 as well, with which is only critters really. So here we go. The critters are going to the headquarters, and it should be a fairly easy takedown from here. Dropping a couple of artilleries onto the headquarters, and then from stage number 4 on forward, I really gotta be using the units in order to make sure that I can take down the stage. Unless, of course, it is going to be a really easy stage number 4, but I haven't seen many easy stage 4s for critters. I mean, it may have been possible pre-patch, because like when critters were still affected by medics and still being affected by medkits, it was still definitely possible to do something like this. But right now it should not. And over here you see a rocket launcher over there at the right side and at the left side, and a shock launcher on top of that. That already tells me that I am not going to be able to do this. So, gonna be dropping the tanks here at the right side. I'm going to be disabling this cannon by just taking it out. And how about we also take care of the shock launcher over there, just letting everything roll down there. The medics catching up to heal up the tanks, and we're gonna be dropping another flare, this time on the shock launcher to actually disable it, and then actually taking it out in a couple of hits after this. I expect to be able to make it up to stage number 6 relatively easily, but is this going to be a takedown? It's going to be pretty interesting. I've never really even tried tanks and medics unboosted on Dr.Terror, but so far seems to be going pretty good. Sometimes on moments like these, I really do miss the full Dr.Terror, like back like about a year ago, was it? No, not a year ago, I think half a year ago. Dr.Terror used to be, for those of you guys out there who are new players, Dr.Terror used to be 7 stages. I mean not 7 stages, but 20 stages. 20 stages of Dr.Terror, in which right now stage number 4 is the equivalent of the old Dr.Terror stage number, I don't know, 11, 10-ish. That's what it was the equivalent to. And then stage number 5 was like stage number 13, stage number 6 was like stage number 17, and of course stage number 7 is the equivalent of stage number 20. And I hope that maybe in the future we'll see a bump up in difficulty, where there's at least one guaranteed, I don't know, shock launcher or something like that, or I really got no idea, but I really hope that they will that Boom Beach will expand upon Dr. Terror a little bit more to make it just a little tiny bit more interesting from the way it is right now. I think that will be a really cool thing if they were to be doing that, but if they don't, I totally completely understand as well. They still have yet to release that big event they were talking about. If you haven't been keeping up, Boom Beach, the Boom Beach team at a certain point mentioned something in the context of releasing a new type of event, because there's 6 days in the cycle of Evil, in which you got Volcano Dr. Terror, Tropical Dr. Terror 2 times in a week, and then also you have Colonel Gearhart and Hammerman Strikes Back. And then I really hope that they will add in the next update something new, like a new event. And they did mention as well that that event might be bigger than anything that we had up to this point. So that thing really intrigues me, and I hope they will honestly do something with that, because that'd be amazing. I really think that would be amazing if they're gonna be expanding onto the events, and I could not imagine another type of Hammerman event or another type of Colonel Gearhart event, because those events are already pretty hyped up. If you're gonna be making an event that is even better than those 2 events, then that's really interesting, honestly. And I'm just doing this talking about ideas and stuff while we're taking on this Dr. Terror. But I gotta say, stage number 5, not a single unit lost. I couldn't be happier here. But yeah, that's really, I hope they will expand upon the Boom Beach universe to keep making it exciting. And I cannot wait what the next couple of years, I suppose. I'll still be playing Boom Beach for sure, and I'll make a startup account so that way I don't get bored at the top rankings. Oh, this might be a little bit tougher, but that's really interesting. That's always stuff that caught my interest here. Now in this particular case, we gotta be a little bit more careful, because there's one boom cannon over here which is relatively in the back, but still can reach us, I think it still can reach us. This cannon won't be able to reach us because we're running the right side. There are 2 shock launchers which are going to be incredibly annoying to deal with. I am not so afraid of these rocket launchers and stuff. There is a boom cannon here at the top though. Whole bunch of supply boxes. I think I'll be just wiping out those boom cannons, doing some damage on that shock launcher over there, and yeah, let's give this one a go, shall we? So for this one, I actually, I want to be dropping my units here at the right side. Oh no, I'm going to be running out of time if I do that. Let's retreat and let's redo that, because in stage number 6, we're not going to be having a whole lot of time to do all of this and also do it flawless. That is also pretty important. I want to try to do this as flawless as I possibly can. So we're moving here the right side, and I'm going to be taking care of these boom cannons because they really do quite hurt. I'm definitely going to be losing a couple of units here if I don't take care of these relatively quickly. So let's also drop a barrage onto the shock launcher to also get rid of the boom cannon there. And I expect one more artillery to take care of the shock launcher. There it goes down. Very, very nice. Okay, now we're gonna be moving on here because what I see is that some of my tanks are getting damaged by the cannon over here. I think it's a relatively low level cannon, but still it damages, so we have to be at least a little bit careful here. I'm dropping a shock bomb and a flare onto that boom cannon because we want to be taking care of the boom cannon rather quickly, and then they can just party. With all of these buildings in here, I don't expect my tanks to get a whole lot of damage there. So next up is focusing on the other boom cannon right here. So this boom cannon is also going to be in the way. If we want to be taking it out, we better do it fast. Oh, we're going to be losing a tank. I was not paying attention. I was more paying attention on this boom cannon, which I should have not done, but that is okay. I think we'll survive regardless. Okay, we got 2 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock, and I'm pretty sure we can still do this. So let's go ahead. It's actually pretty unfortunate that we lost one tank there, but you know, stuff like that happens from time to time. You cannot do much about it. That being said though, let's finally see what's gonna be happening here. I think I wanna just make my way up to the headquarters. I think that's the best way, the best course of action right now, to just focus onto the headquarters and take down everything that way. I'm gonna be keeping that shocked over there at the right side. We're definitely going to be needing the assistance of some medics at the right side. Let's drop some critters over there to distract everything, but it should be a very clear takedown. I hope this is only gonna be the only tank we lose. Yes, we only lost one tank, and this one was almost gone by the sniper towers and the cannons. In overall, very nice takedown, stage number 6, and that means we're advancing on to stage number 7 with only one unit being lost and still being unboosted. I'm really curious to know if this is going to be a takedown or not. Let's find out what stage 7 is all about. Okay, so what do we see here? We see 2 boom cannons which are connected to each other, and then a whole cluster, 1, 2, 3 boom cannons which we can shock in a single shock. Now the issue is there's a shock launcher next to it, so that might really cause an issue here, but we'll have to see about that. We might be able to get the tanks in such a way that it's hugging the right side there, but I don't expect to be able to do that. So I think I'm gonna have to take out that boom cannon at the left side there relatively soon as well. And they also have a cannon over here, so this is going to be pretty tricky. Are we going to be taking this one down? I got no idea. Let's find it out. So I want to start off by dropping some barrages on here. 2 of them, 2 barrages, and just letting the tanks already go and run wild there, right? That's what we want to do. We want to let the tanks already do their thing here. So, dropping the artilleries here, getting rid of some of the boom cannons, there we go. And then I also want to be trying to already take out the right side here. So the tanks are kind of drifting off to the left side there, which I do not mind. Extra gunboat energy is always a good thing in my book. Let's go ahead and take care of the cannon and the boom cannon over there at the right side. There we go. It is gone. Then I want to drop some critters there, because otherwise, you know, that cannon will probably still hurt us pretty badly. Alright, here we are. Let's drop a shock bomb onto that boom cannon over there, and let's immediately drop a flare onto the boom cannon to make our way up there as quickly as we can. Now we really want to strive to take it out. There we go, the boom cannon is right now gone. I do have some damage here. I did lose a tank just now, which is pretty unfortunate, but we still should be able to take out this base, I feel. This should be a pretty clean takedown. If anything, there's no shock launcher, there's no cannons, there's only sniper towers, so that might be an issue, but I feel we can take this one down. I really feel we can do this. And I'm pretty happy to say that I took down my first Dr.Terror unboosted. No boost at all, just tanks and medics, and not even a whole lot of damage done. I mean, I still have the ability to go and stomp some NPC bases after this. The medic's really keeping strong here. It's getting a lot of damage, this tank here at the right side, but hopefully... let me drop a smoke there. There we go. It's under the smoke, and the rest of the tanks aren't, so that's a good thing. Everything's focused towards this tank, and there we go. We cleaned up Dr.Terror completely, unboosted, with only 3 casualties. How is that? I did not expect this in the slightest whenever I got started on this run. And this is Volcano. This is not even the Island Edition. So, that's gonna be doing it for this Dr.Terror run. Really clean takedown, tanks and medics, so powerful, especially on the later stages. My tanks and medics are maxed out though. My tanks are level 16 and my medics are level 12. Let's quickly go over the stats so that way you guys get an idea of this as well. So that way you guys know, and also my boost of course. Let's start with the tanks. 6,170 health plus the 2,653 bonus, and then of course the damage, a lot of damage per shot, basically 2,500 damage per shot, which is amazing. And now of course the medics over here, as you can see, healing per second stays the same, because the damage increases, the healing doesn't count as damage at all, but the health is also there. So that is my Dr.Terror takedown. Let me know in the comment section down below how well you guys did. If you want me to use any specific troop as the Unboosted Endurance Challenge, make sure to let me know which troop combination it is you want me to try out in the next time we're gonna be doing some Dr.Terror. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for, I think, Colonel Gerhardt. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. I'll strive to bring up the episode early, so that way you guys have something to watch. And that's gonna be doing it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. That being said though, my name is Reversal for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.